Hey everybody, and welcome to my in5 series where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Dennis writes in and says, I thought the MPC Live was class compliant and sends and receives audio from iOS via USB. Bummer. This was in response to a video I did called Get Audio and Midi from Your iPad to Your Akai MPC Live X and 1. So I do want to mention a couple things. One, the Akai MPC is audio and MIDI class compliant. The problem with it is you have to put it into a different mode where it basically you lose access to the interface. Now you need to use the software. The software does not exist on the iOS for iPad, doesn't exist for Android. Basically, it's just Windows and Mac. You can do some fancy stuff on Linux if you wanted to run like Wine or something, but by and large, it is. If you want to actually use it as a device and as an MPC, it's not going to function as a class compliant audio device like the SP404 Mark II, which I think you might be able to see over here a little bit, can do. And the reason for this is, I'll show you. If I go into menu, actually, I guess I got to save my project first, just in case. If I hit this little MPC button, it's going to ask me, do I want to go into controller mode? And if I say yes, it's going to do that. And you'll see it's now says looking for a computer. It's looking, and my computer's on. I just don't have the software running, but with it in this mode, the computer now will see it as a class compliant audio and MIDI device. But so I can send audio in and out. If I've got connections, I can use them. I can send MIDI in and out, which is cool, but this becomes basically a dumb device until you run the software on the computer to get it to do anything. So yeah, you can technically hook this up to an iOS device or an Android device, and as long as it supports a class compliant USB and audio, it becomes a very expensive and very large audio and MIDI interface for you, and that is all it's going to do because as you can see, none of the knobs, none of the buttons are lit up. I'm hoping Akai cribs some notes from what Roland did with the SP404 Mark II and will open it up in either the existing device or a future device in the way that the SP404 Mark II does, because it is awesome and eye-opening how well that works as it turns itself into an interface and a musical instrument and device that you can do all kinds of cool stuff with. Sadly, the Akai MPC Live 2, 1 Plus, and X don't have the capability to do that. So anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.